Hello and welcome to Pop Culture Reacts. And this is going to be a fun one, as put in the list by someone that watched the channel.
Oh,
Wanted
can I
us
can
to.
I do my descriptor of it before you say what it is?
You can.
This is a racist singing a song written by a paedophile.
Yep.
Oh, I say written by. I don't know whether he wrote performed by a paedophile. Shall I say?
Yes. It is brother Hulk Hogan doing his classic cover of Gary Glitter's "Leader of the Gang." So where were we? Oh yes, a
Oh, we
wrong'un
we were talking about a
singing a
racist.
wrong'un.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I'm
which
trying to
what?
think of what other Hogan, and I have heard Hogan perform songs. Off the top of my head, I'm really struggling to kind of remember where, but I have. I know I have. Did he ever do it when he was in the wrestling?
He was on Pile Driver, the second wrestling album. There was a song
Okay.
that
Yeah.
Hogan did, I think.
Yeah.
But as we all know, he was a great bassist and was going to be in Metallica.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that
It's
bullshit.
one of his many Hogan tells bullshit.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I know him obviously more for his wrestling, and I guess even if I hadn't known his wrestling, I probably would have known some of his movies and some of the TV appearances he made elsewhere along the way. So yeah, I can't kind of prejudge his music other than those little nuggets in the back of my head that seem to remember hearing him sing. Did enjoy it, but you know.
and yeah, and this song as in particular, after the stuff that came out about Glitter, really sort of puts a different stunt on what he was.
Yeah, quite a catchy tune as well. Before one of those ones in the same way. And bearing in mind, we're going to have it on the channel in the same way as you kind of, if you ever feel yourself or hear yourself humming it, as soon as you notice you're doing it, you feel instantaneously guilty, don't you?
Yes. So shall we?
Just very quickly, like before we do, I don't want to get into what our feelings about Glitter are because I'm kind of hoping that they're the same. Feelings on Hogan in the past and now, because I think there are two
Well,
distinct things. Like, isn't
so
there?
being English, I wasn't his biggest fan in the early '90s Fed run because being American only didn't wasn't enough to be my hero.
He
I
said
was,
prayers and took
I,
vitamins as well, though.
yeah, but the Ultimate Warrior was cooler.
He was cooler.
You know, Macho Man was cooler.
Oh, Macho Man was.
Mr. Perfect was cooler.
I still to this day I'm angry. So the first, look, deviating to wrestling for a second, the first WrestleMania I ever watched was WrestleMania 5. I had very little preamble for it other than the video packages you got on the event. And I went into the main event hating Hogan, thinking Savage was right. Savage lost. I've still not got over it to this day. I'm still bitter about it. If I had a time machine, I would go back in time and right the wrong because Savage was right. Hogan's a prick. Was a
Yes.
prick back then, and actually reinforced that by being an absolute scuzzbag in real life.
Yes. Racist Hulk and his brothers,
Yeah,
using
yeah.
it as code for what he really means.
Oh, just yeah.
But so shall we
Let's
put
get the
ourselves
most
through
one
hell?
of our more awkward moments ever as we listen to this. Right. Let's hope it's funny at least.
Yes.
Let's hope it's Corey Feldman esque.
Exactly.
Let's go.
Come on, come on. in my game, my game, my game? Wanna be in my game? Do you wanna be in my game, my game, my game? Wanna be in my game? Do you wanna be in my game, my game, my game? Wanna be in my game? Do you wanna be in my game, my game, my game? Wanna be in my game? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
So, I'm going to get the one positive out of the way first. I never knew the Great Muta had a WWF title match
Well,
and kicked out of the leg drop of doom,
and
only
that
to
really
lose to the
threw
Axe
me
Bomber.
because I saw, like, obviously the Muta thing, and I, in my head, assumed, oh, we must be when Hogan has left. But of course, like lineage wise, and you see him with the WWF title belt as it was back then. So yes, that was an education to me. Unless it was just done especially for this video. What a treat for us as a wrestling fans though to see Muta.
Yes.
Let's again focus on some positive. Muta, absolute baller in the ring back then.
He is one of my boys. He goes in
Yeah,
my boys' stable.
fantastic, skilled at his craft, brilliant at what he does. Kind of for me heartbreaking to see that he had to share a ring with the orange nightmare of a untalented performer in the wrestling ring as Hogan and eat the pin. There was every fibre of my being, every mark wrestling part of me was going, come on, Muta, you can do that
Missed
during
head kick.
yeah. But yeah, great to see Muta, and if for nothing else, people who stumble along this through here, who have a passing interest in wrestling and maybe are of an age where they didn't see Muta wrestle, or I know he carried on for quite a while, but Muta in this era, go back and watch some of the matches.
Him
He
and
was
Sting in like 88, 89. Oh,
both way ahead of their time for what was going on in the ring at the time, and then of course we've got the rest of what we just saw.
but for a tone deaf cover, it wasn't as bad as I was expecting, but it's fucking pish. But I was expecting more of a car crash than it was.
I think it never got into that realms of so bad it's good hilarity funniness, and for me I think that's because it felt like it went on for 85 hours.
Oh, it never stopped.
Yeah, like and I'll get to a particular part of my 85-hour experience of it in a minute, but just in general, I can't remember how long the original song is, and I don't know whether it is just because hearing him either shout or say the words over and over again with no attempt to
Inflection.
actually doing anything musical with it,
Yeah.
probably made it feel longer. But yeah, that just felt like if it was going to be funny, it's 2.5 minutes max, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
whereas I say 85 hours, the runtime is actually only 4 minutes, but somewhere I got caught in a time vortex that swept that 4 minutes up into to many hours. And the big part of it is the end. So the end stretch, and at least an attempt by the video maker to get that to transition into the Hulk up comeback moment. So at least
Yeah.
some thought went into part of this. But that end stretch reminded me of one of the most painfully long end stretches I've seen in anything since I had to sit through the third part of Lord of the Rings and had to have a 45-minute ending to a movie that was already 3 hours long.
Yeah, that was definitely milking the end there, and
Yeah.
fuck me, it did go on. As you say,
Without any variation either, wasn't
yeah,
it? It wasn't like, oh, I'm going to do it in this tone or we're going to do the music like this. It was like, no, it is just
just the same.
50 seconds of this repeating over and over again and it not being that pleasant to start with. So why do I want 50 seconds of it repeating over and over again?
Yeah, this is trash. But
Yeah.
I was part of me was expecting like a proper dumpster fire of it, like being there being something there to rip into.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just this is bad but dull at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's not even got like anything about it that you can like really sort of tear into and go, oh, this is what is awful about. It's just shit.
Yeah.
It just goes on, and it's just like whoever came. I'm gonna guess it was Jimmy Hart's idea. Especially the fact
Yeah. Probably. Yeah.
to do this. Who signed off on it? Who was it that with the money said, "Here's an idea. Let's get Hulk to do this," because they need a slap.
Do you know, like, one of the sad parts for me of it though is some people probably bought it. Like, and I can't imagine the fact that it was nowhere on our radars. I don't think it broke the musical industry or anything like that. But some poor unsuspecting fans of Hulk still. I mean, he was like, he changed the wrestling game, didn't he? He brought so many fans in, and I'll be honest, I joked about it earlier. I still don't understand to this day how he did, because I think he was just sort of bland, personality-less, and was
It
rubbish at what he was supposed to do. But God, a
just
load of those
looking,
people would have bought it.
it cracked the top 10 in the
Oh
UK.
man. And
Yep.
I feel for those people. Like, we've all got it in our back catalogue of at certain points buying singles, as it probably would have been way back in the day, but albums that we regretted almost instantaneously when we listened to it, or with a retrospective eye. But oh yeah, there's just something heartbreaking that he lined his pockets of people who didn't have much money, probably his money, for this.
Yeah.
But there is an argument that more fool you. If you're willing to pay for this, Tosh, then you probably shouldn't have any money. Like, you probably should have someone very, very carefully running your bank account for you and not letting you spend. But yeah, I don't know. It's there's a lot of kind of stuff in this. Like, we talk about it. Well, certainly offline, but we talked about it in the world of sort of comic books, movies, TVs, etc., etc., etc. That kind of cashing in on franchises, and that and like, again, be really harsh and judge people for getting suckered in, but there is something in, like, I'm a fan, I want to support them, and then when this is what's being churned out, you just go, oh my God, you're a prick, aren't you? And we know there are a million reasons why he's a prick, but let's make sure this one's in the list. And like, the merch side of it, the t-shirts, the foam fingers, like, I imagine from a merch sales perspective, no one was even in the same sort of universe as him for it. And I've no doubt that the combined efforts of this guy and the other scuzzbag that was often involved in Vince McMahon probably sold some horrendous merch and probably some very dangerous merch because merch wasn't sort of.
Cheaply
But
made.
yeah, even in that, I kind of go, yeah, that doesn't feel quite as bad as this.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a bloody shitty foam finger saying Hulk rules on
So,
it than
as we
buy this
always
song.
say, as we always say, if you can find anything like wrestling sort of slash in music, get it down there because this is now the benchmark for where it's at worst.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we can get. I know that there are other wrestlers that have had
Yep.
musical careers. Get your suggestions in, and we can trawl the world of wrestling music and see just how bad they are.
Well, and also for those wrestling fans, quite often, unbeknownst to all of you, sometimes I get distracted and force Chris to sit here for about an hour and a half while I play wrestling theme tunes to us. I'm going, this was brilliant. Like, so if anyone's got any wrestling theme tunes they'd like us to do as well, you've got a willing group here because we bloody I bloody love them. Last thing on the wrestling for anyone else who also watched WrestleMania 5 back in the day or was gone for a retrospective and gone through all of them, feel free to join me in my crusade of travesty that Savage lost that title match.
Yes. So, as always,
Hogan clearly touched Liz's bum. No wonder. It clearly
Yeah.
did. It's
Yeah.
there for everyone to see. He crossed the
Exactly.
line. Savage was
did.
right.
Exactly. So, as always, like, subscribe, and ring bells. And until next time, good day.